ABC 7.
A daytime to remember.
Hi, I'm Reba McEntire, your guide through the years as we share a daytime to remember. Like many of you, I grew up watching the ABC soaps. Now we have the chance to see some of our favorite moments one more time. I'm here to fill you in on all the details that make watching these classic episodes so much fun. For the next 2 weeks, we'll relive some of the best moments from One Life to Live, the soap that holds a very special place in my heart. You might remember I was even on the show a few years back, playing an old high school friend of Luna's who just happened to be a singer and who just happened to be named Reba. I can't believe you're here.
I'll tell you what, you look prettier and younger than when we cut those demos. That was a few semesters back, wasn't it?
Just a few.
How long are you going to be in town?
Oh, now that I've seen you, I'm leaving. Can't top perfection.
Oh, get out.
What a hoot. I made a lot of new friends behind the scenes in Landview. I even got to meet Bo. Woo, he's a real cutie. I wouldn't mind returning, but next time I'd like to be one of those rich, powerful people who lives in a big house on the hill. Hey, maybe Dorian has another sister. One who's not crazy, who shows up in Landview to cause trouble. Anyway, let's get to today's episode. It takes us way back to the mid-'70s when I was in college and trying my best to schedule my classes around the soaps. Didn't you do that? On One Life to Live, Vicki has just given birth to her first baby. She and her husband, Joe Riley, didn't know if their newborn son was going to live or die from a heart problem he may have inherited from his daddy. So after the baby's birth, they waited on pins and needles for word from the doctors.
Here we go. I hope you realize that now that we have a son, you lose our bet.
You had to mention that, huh?
I just want to keep the record straight, that's all. So you take the 2 o'clock feeding for the first 6 weeks.
Well, we won't be able to do that for a while anyway. They're going to have to keep him here until he's about 5 pounds or so.
I mean, when he comes home, darling. Tell you what, I'm going to give you a break here, just to show you what a good winner I am. I'll take the 2 o'clock feeding on the weekends.
Yeah, what if they let me nurse him?
I'll get up and I'll keep you company.
You are a good person, aren't you?
I'm a good person.
Joe, are you sure that Jim and Dr. Thornley know you're here with me? I mean, they're not running all over the hospital looking for you, are they?
Sweetheart, Jim said he'd come straight here as soon as they know anything.
I know, but surely... Joe, if there's a problem, we can handle it together, can't we?
You bet we can.
I want to study all the plates, of course. But Jim, the heart looks fine to me.
Then, after I get home, first minute that Dr. Hodges says I can, I'm going to go for a walk in the woods behind the house. Foliage must be very pretty by now.
It is.
Yeah, I do realize I'm going to have to learn to walk all over again.
You can lean on me, huh?
That's the best offer I've had in years. Well, I know that I'll have to take it just a little bit at a time, but,
He's fine. Your son is fine.
Oh, darling, darling.
Oh, it's all over and we have a healthy baby.
Oh.
Because you both realize that you're going to have to remain here in the hospital for a while, 2 weeks, maybe even longer. But that's not important. All we have to worry about now is growth. And that kind of takes care of itself.
Jim, how can we ever thank you and Dr. Thornley and Dr. Hodges?
The look on your faces is thanks enough for me. There's just one little favor I'd like to ask.
Anything at all?
I stopped by the preemie nursery on my way over here just to make sure that there were no changes. And they tell me that your young man still has no name.
Well, we didn't want to do anything that permanent yet.
Well, I understand, but I'd appreciate it if you got rolling on it. Clutters up our record-keeping, something fierce.
Well, we wouldn't want to clutter up your record keeping.
All right. I was sure you'd be cooperative.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much,
Will
Jim.
you stop that? I'll come by to see you before I leave tonight. Thank you, Jim. Sure.
Oh. Oh.
Well, I guess it's back to plan A, isn't it?
What does that mean?
Call the little fella Victor Lord Riley.
Oh, no, darling. Look, the reason we decided not to go with that was because Father's name is still everywhere in this town. It's on the banner. It's on the cornerstone of the new hospital wing. If we name him after Father, people are bound to call him and associate him with Victor Lord's grandson for the rest of his life. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, you're right, though. Yeah.
Exactly. So if we just go with Marvin Riley or...
Marvin?
Or Melvin Riley or Elwood W. Briggs Riley or...
Hey, knock that off, will you? This is serious business.
I know. But you know what I mean. And it's enough to satisfy my family pride if you just agree to Lord as his middle name.
Okay, you got a deal. Now, first names. Any ideas?
Yeah, well, now, since Riley is ever so slightly Irish, I think maybe a name that would go with it, you know, just to give us the feel of the old sod.
Are you making fun of the Irish lady?
Oh, I wouldn't make fun of the Irish. Come on, reel off some Irish names.
Oh, very funny. Okay, let me think. Ivan?
Very funny.
Patrick?
No.
James?
James Whitcomb Riley?
I see your point. James is out, right?
That's... You know, there's one name we haven't come up with yet, and that's Joseph Francis Riley, Jr.
No way.
Why not?
It's all because I've never met a kid that didn't hate the idea of being called Junior.
No.
You see it? I'd be Big Joe, he'd be Little Joe.
Well, what's the matter with that?
Well, nothing now, but wait till he grows up. 6'4", and they're still calling him Little Joe.
Okay, so we'll scratch that one. Well, then, how about, come in.
Hey! I'm done. We just saw Jim out in the hall. Hey, listen, we were down at the nursery. And we saw that kid. He is beautiful. Of course, as soon as I saw him, I told Pat, there's nothing wrong with that guy. Oh, no, that is a perfect... You know what? He waved at me, right?
Well, he kind of raised his arm.
Yeah, well, that's called a wave. Yeah. Anyway, listen, I got some stuff for you guys here. Now, this is for you. That is
Vinny.
sweets for the sweet, huh? Good, open it up. We can all have some. Oh, hey, Riley, I bet you forgot all about these, right? What do you mean, what? Cigars. You have a kid, you gotta pass out
Vinny,
cigars,
I did. I forgot all about it.
Vinny, you shouldn't
Don't
have.
mind if I do. Huh? What's the matter? Aren't you allowed to
shouldn't
have it?
have. Of course, I'm allowed to have everything now.
Oh, well, listen, the ones in the middle are the caramels. I remembered that you like caramels.
Yeah.
Cigar, Pat?
Thank you. I think I will. Maybe two, huh? Say that she could wait, and you win $100.
Pass the candy.
You want one first? Go ahead.
Sure.
He learned straight from his daddy. You know, some days his shoulder'd get so sore it would just about fall off. Well, he'd take 2 Tylenol, but hours later the pain would come back. He'd have to take more. He'd get frustrated. So our doctor suggested a leave.
I can take just 2 Aleve all day. With Tylenol, I was taking up to 8.
So he tried a leave. Keeps his pain away up to 12 hours. Helped more than you could fathom.
Don't get paid for doing nothing.
Aleve. All day strong, all day long.
What do you get when you try to kill germs with lemon fresh pine sol? Lemon-scented germs. To kill germs, use Lysol deodorizing cleaner. Until you kill the germs, you can't call it clean.
Twizzlers and Twizzlers Pull and Peel Candy. 2 ways to make mouths happy.
It's a clean, fresh beginning. FDS Natural Baking Soda absorbs odor and moisture simply and effectively with a unique time-release formula. 1 gentle spray of FDS on yourself, your panty liners, pantyhose, or underwear, and you'll feel clean and fresh. And FDS Natural Baking Soda is clinically proven safe and hypoallergenic. Start clean, stay fresh. FDS Natural Baking Soda.
I'm Roger Soddy. I work at Post Cereals.
That's my dad.
Been making Nabisco shredded wheat for the past 20 years. I know a lot of you think you've got to be my age before you get into shredded wheat. Well, my 2 daughters don't see it that way.
We love it.
And they're not just saying that to make me feel good. Now, Amy likes that it's just wholesome wheat. We don't doctor it up with sugar or salt. And Jennifer says shredded wheat's about as simple as those bottles of water everyone's carrying around. They call it trendy. Imagine that, a shredded wheat trend.
Sorry, Benny, you understand she has to have peace and
Oh,
quiet.
yeah, sure. Hey, now listen, you know, if you run out of these, you let me know, because Denny Farrell gave me a good price. I'll get you another
Benny, you don't have to do that. Appreciate it.
I want to do that. It's an honor.
Oh, yeah, look. Thanks, old friend. I really appreciate it.
I'm so damn glad that everything is all right.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, I'll buy you a drink, huh?
Oh, look, Benny, I'd like that, but I better hang around, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, listen, I'll hang around with you.
Okay, good.
I tell you, that is quite a kid we got there.
I'll say, huh?
Oh, and Pat doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm telling you, that kid waved at his old Uncle Vinny. He went like, his face all squinched over.
Oh, it's all right, nurse. You know what these new fathers are like, don't you?
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know where to put these. You have so many around.
Why don't you put them right there at the foot of the bed, and then I can look at them?
Okay, well. Listen, no, I'm not going to stay long because I know you need your rest.
No, I love having company. Well, it must have been that way for you when Brian was born, wasn't it? And once it's all over and you know that everything's all right, you just want to share your happiness with everybody.
Well, yes, I know, except that, in my case, there really wasn't anyone to share it with. Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, that was just pure self-pity.
No, Pat, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you have a fine son. Surely no regrets.
Oh, no regrets. Except, of course, if I could just introduce him to his father. If he and Tony could get to know each other as father and son, you know.
Come in.
Hi. Not this week. Listen, kid, no, we're all pulling for you. We knew you could do it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I was coming up on the way here. I passed the nursery and I saw your son. He's really quite a handsome little critter. Have you seen him, Penny?
Oh, I have. He's beautiful.
Yeah. I would have brought you something, but I didn't know that Dr. Jim was going to give me permission to come in here and see
well,
you.
I'm glad you came by anyway. Anyways, doing the nursery and the new mother routine will get you prepared for when Kathy has her baby.
Yeah, well, that's a little ways off yet, I guess.
When is the baby due, Tony?
Well, we really don't know, Vicki. It's hoping that maybe we can set the date on that sometime this afternoon. Kathy's got an appointment with Dr. Mars. As a matter of fact, I'm cutting it a little close. I gotta get going.
Well, thank you for coming by and give my best to Kathy.
Well, sure, it's nice to see you. Don't need too many of those, will you? Good to see you, Pat.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Listen, I am sure that you really do need your rest, so I'm gonna go. But I'll be back later, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much for the flowers.
Come on, don't be silly. I'll see you later. Listen, do either of you see which way Tony went?
Yeah,
he went down in the elevator.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. So how about it, Riley? Hey, you can stop by the house for a drink on the way home tonight.
Okay, Vinny, you're on. I'll do that.
Okay. Oh, listen, Wanda wanted Vicki to know that she's going to stop up to see her as soon as she gets off work.
Right, okay, I'll tell her. Right.
Okay.
Thanks,
Oh, listen, and if you do run out of these, wait for me. Wait for me.
I'll just holler. Right, thanks.
Right, okay.
Really appreciate it, buddy.
See you.
Thanks, see you later.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Tony?
Okay.
Hey, what's the matter? Anything I can help with?
No, I'm all right.
I don't think so. I saw your face when Vicki was talking about Kathy's baby. Oh, no, Tony, don't tell me.
Kathy's not pregnant, Pat. The test for pregnancy is about 100% accurate, and Kathy's test was negative. Now she insists upon having this second test. She is convinced that somebody has goofed on the UCG.
You both wanted a baby so much.
It's not just the both of us, Pat. Now, I thought at first, it's Kathy wanted this baby so badly. I want it just as much as she does.
Doesn't she realize that?
Yes, but she's got her mind so fixed on having this child this time. I mean, it's especially.
Now that Vicki has given birth.
Yeah.
Oh, Tony. Is there anything I can do to help?
Tell me what to do, Pat. Tell me how I should play it, huh?
I wish I could. I'm sure everything's gonna work out.
I hope so. You're very sweet, Pat. Thanks. See you.
Oh, Tony, what do you want to do with your life?
I'm going to spend it with you, darling.
And then I guess that brings us right back to where we started, huh?
There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No. No, as long as the money holds out.
Hi. I was just up to see Vicki.
What's wrong with her? What's happened?
Nothing. Oh, nothing. She's all right. She's fine, really. In fact, they're both very happy now that they know they have a healthy child. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I have to get to the office.
You put your heart into all you do, from the way you love to the things you choose. Big or small, you give your all. Moms like you choose Jif. Choose Jif.
Jif's peanuts are deep roasted to bring out more fresh roasted peanut taste, more than any other leading brand.
Moms like you choose Jif. Choose Jif.
Choosy moms choose Jif.
I have the cleanest and the nicest smelling bathroom in the neighborhood.
Since I put Vanish hang-ins in, I actually haven't gone back to clean it.
I haven't seen any stains. The dispenser is the key item.
It's easy to maintain, that's what it is. It's easy to maintain. Drop the tablet into the dispenser, hang it on your tank, and just flush.
The Vanish hang-ins repels the stains. There's no ring.
Vanish Hang-In Stain Repel. Stop stains before they start. S.C. Johnson Wax.
It's still working.
If anybody doesn't believe me, ring my doorbell and you can smell my toilet.
All across America, we ask families to trade their soap for a breakthrough in family skincare. New Moisture Care from Ivory and Bar and Body Wash. Could they tell the difference?
There's more moisture in my skin.
More moisture. You need it out here in the desert.
New Moisture Care from Ivory has special conditioning cleansers that leave skin more moisturized than any soap. Healthier, softer, smoother.
Finally, one bar my whole family likes.
Try Ivory Moisture Care for a week. Discover the natural glow of healthier skin.
It's a whole new kind of ivory.
America, birthplace of freedom, land of opportunity, where people have rights. The right to assemble peaceably, the right to cereal any way you want it. We salute those who look to Kellogg's cornflakes and see a land of milk and honey, or milk and strawberries. Peaches, to you who taste a mountain of possibilities. In this humble flake we say, let freedom pour. Kellogg's cornflakes.
Hey, how about a kiss goodbye?
Oh, yeah. Bye, Ralph. Bye, Mom.
Bye. Ralph's one of the family. Right, boy? So when our veterinarian told us about some of the things that can affect his health, We listened. Then she told us about HeartGuard Plus. Ralph loves the tender, real beef chewables. Almost as much as he loves playing with Bobby.
Ask your veterinarian about HeartGuard Plus, caring for the health of your dog.
This week on All My Children,
We fought for our love.
passions ignite,
I've wanted you for a long, long time.
tempers explode,
What did you do to Haley that night?
I'm not afraid of you, Dimitri.
and danger waits.
Somebody help me, my baby.
Oh my God, Sonia.
Watch what happens on All My Children, ABC Daytime.
That was Dorian Lord who walked in there at the end of the last scene, and you probably noticed she looked a bit different back then. Well, that's because the original Dorian Lord was played by Nancy Pinkerton. Now, I warn you, she may seem like a kinder, gentler version, but don't you believe it. Even then, Dorian was, as my little son Shelby says, a butt in the pain. Dorian was trying to change her image, but everyone in town hated her. And you think she really cared about Vicki? Wrong. Dorian wanted to see Vicki and Joe break up so that she could make a play for the handsome Mr. Riley. So you see, Dorian was very much the same in the 70s, a viper.
Dorian, have you seen Jeff?
Oh, no, I haven't. I just left a note telling him that I couldn't wait any longer.
Oh.
Joe, I want you to know how very happy I am for you and Vicki.
Thank you. We're very pleased ourselves.
Of course. And I heard about the baby being born, of course. Isn't that something on Victor's birthday?
We made it with half an hour to spare.
Well, and I heard today, of course, about the baby being healthy. I'm so glad about that. I'm only sorry that Victor didn't live to see today.
I'm sure he would have been very proud and happy.
Yes, indeed. Well, I better be on my way. You know, I only have one regret, really. And that is that I can't tell Vicki personally how happy I am for both of you. But I suppose that's out of the question, isn't it? Vicki's and my differences can't be resolved overnight just because the baby has been born and the baby's healthy. But perhaps with a little time, I'll let you be the judge, hmm? Oh, Jim, I just left you a note. The board met very briefly and then adjourned until you could make it.
Yes, well, I'm sorry I was held up.
Well, it was for a most happy reason, though, wasn't it?
Huh? Oh, yes. That, of course. Anything else?
Yes, there is a report on the clinic I'd like to talk to you about if you've got a few minutes.
Then I'll get out of your way if you give me permission to take Vicki to the nursery before dinner. Well, what does Hodges say about that? I don't know. I can't find it. I understand he's delivering somebody else's baby.
Joe, it's perfectly all right with me, but you've got to get Hodges' permission.
Oh, well, then that's okay with me. Excuse me, I'll find Dr. Hodges. How's that? Sit down. Now then, say the clinic, hmm?
Yes. Here's the note.
May I take this home tonight and read it then?
Sure, of course you can.
Thank you.
And, I'll get out of your way, too. I know you're busy.
Dorian, anything wrong?
No, not really. I just remembered today when I heard the news how excited Victor was about Vicki and this baby. I wish he'd lived to see today. But I'm very happy for Vicki and Joe. I'm happy the ordeal is over and everything has turned out all right. That's what really matters, isn't it? Goodbye, Jim. Darling, we really do have to make a decision about a name pretty soon. I mean, look at that. It says Boy Riley.
Boy Riley. It's not a bad name.
Oh, I'm serious, Joe.
Yeah, me too, sweetheart. In fact, I'm so serious, I read the book How to Name Your Child by Snooky Lanson.
You stop it.
Look, I'm gonna lay a genuine suggestion on you here.
Oh, I wish you would.
Okay. Look at the freckles and the red hair and the map of Ireland all over that little face.
Where?
Oh, you have to use your imagination. I am describing what he's going to look like when he's 6, 7 years old.
I see.
And all that means to me is Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin Lord Riley.
How do you like it?
Oh, I love it. I love it, and I love you, and I love him. Oh, Joe. God's in his heaven.
and all's right with the world.
What do you get when you try to kill germs with lemon fresh pine sol? Lemon-scented germs. To kill germs, use Lysol deodorizing cleaner. Until you kill the germs, you can't call it clean.
Rice aroni, the San Francisco treat. A flavor that is sure to please. Rice aroni, the San Francisco treat.
I do ribs like nobody else.
Bo Gardner, barbecue caterer.
My sauce is something special,
but it's messy.
There's no way I can show up at a party with dirty linens.
I've tried a lot of things. Tough stains need something special.
Tide with Bleach has a special ingredient you can actually see that makes it unbeatable on tough stains compared to other leading detergents with bleach. And it helps keep colors bright.
Perfect every time.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
You've got to have the right ingredients, then everything comes out just right.
Can a stick of gum break the ice?
It would have to be an unusual stick of gum.
Icebreakers. Taste it. Woo. Wow. Woo. It's a delicious minty explosion.
My breath feels a lot fresher.
It's because of these tiny mint capsules.
Where?
There, right there. I see them. Do you see them?
They release these special breath fresheners.
Breath fresheners in a gum. Wow. Wow. It's all because of the capsule. Cool. Icebreaker.
Icebreaker's gum for the ultimate fresh breath. It really breaks the ice.
I'm ready for love.
Imagine freshly cut grass without the runny nose. Imagine a day indoors without the itchy eyes. Imagine an afternoon outdoors without sneezing. Make it happen with Benadryl, the histamine blocker. Benadryl blocks histamines that cause allergic reactions both indoors and out. That's relief most prescription allergy medicines don't promise. Benadryl. Imagine life without allergies, inside and out.
We planted our own garden this year, because Mom says fresh is best. We even make our own salad dressing.
Hidden Valley Ranch. You make that fresh ranch taste with the original blend of herbs and spices.
She says more salad will help me grow like a weed. The sooner the better.
Good things grow in Hidden Valley. And now, Hidden Valley introduces new Parmesan Caesar salad dressing, loaded with real Parmesan cheese.
Kevin Lord Riley, the perfect name for a perfectly charming young man. And he's even more charming today. Just ask Cassie Carpenter. Now get ready tomorrow, because we'll see the episode of One Life to Live that, outside of Luke and Laura's wedding, is probably the most talked about story of all time. Come on back, and I'll take you to the day when Karen Wollock, played by the wonderful Judith Light, took the witness stand and totally shocked the residents of Landview. She did.
This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London. This week, new information, new things you must do early that really make a difference in your child.
Parenting, the first years last forever. All this week on Good Morning America.
Will Tanner tell the truth when Mateo confronts him with his lies? Watch what happens on All My Children today.